a living testimony. I could have been dead and gone, but Lord, you let me live on. I am a living testimony, and I thank the Lord that I'm still alive. I had to sing something before my sister come up. Oh, I am a living testimony. I could have been dead and gone, but Lord, you let me live on. I'm a living testimony, but I thank the Lord that I'm still alive. I just had to say that. I'm going to call on this is our speaker, our inspirational speaker. And if I tell you every Sunday, every day, she has something good to say, but on Sundays, if you in the low spirit or whatever spirit that you may be in, it's always good to hear a good, kind word. Everybody don't hear a good, kind word. And when she opens up her mouth, oh, it touches my heart. Whatever she don't even know sometimes with the things that she say, it helps. Really, really. Because we all go through different things, you know, and a lot of times we don't speak out, but when somebody speaks to say something, I feel you, Bruce, it touches your heart. So I'm just standing here. I don't want to say it in private. I'm going to say it in public in front of everybody. You are a very good speaker in my book. And I thank the Lord for you. Praise God. Let's give our inspirational speaker a clap.
Thank you so much. First, giving honor to God and to my pastor. I don't see him, but I know he's close by, and his spirit is always here. And my First Lady in her absence, and to Mother Bullock and Mother Thomas on the phone. I'm Mother Thomas too now. I'm going to accept that as my rite of passage, Mother. That was my rite of passage. And I receive it. I receive it. And to all of our church family and our visitor from Florida, welcome, welcome, welcome. And you are at home. You are at home. Yes, you are at home. You are at home. Yes. So thank you for being with us this morning, and to my dear friend Sandy, I appreciate your love and your support, and I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful you're here. And guys, you know, I'm country. Even though I was born and raised in San Francisco, I'm a country transplant. You know, I grew up in the Catholic Church and the Baptist Church. And I grew up in churches, storefronts. Mother, you remember, Tiki, you remember when we in California left Texas and Louisiana, we had church in them storefronts that had the big plate glass in the front, and we had the kitchen and the little rooms in the back. Well, I grew up in that tradition, and that is very much a part of me. And this morning when I was getting ready for church, I struggled with what I have on, because the rain is bad outside, the weather's going to be bad for all the rest of today and tonight, and after church I have to go and do the food shopping for my family's Christmas dinner. So I'm not normally when I dress for church, if it's raining, I still wear my church clothes, but I know I'm going to go home and take them off. Well, I'm not going home today to take them off. And I struggled with putting on what I got on, because I'm country in my heart, and I have tradition in my heart, and I was raised to dress appropriately when I come into the house of the Lord. Well, I'm going to be 59 soon. So my wisdom has to kick in, and it told me, you can't afford to get sick. You can't afford to run around today in the clothes you would normally wear. You need to dress warm and be prepared for the weather you're going to be in, because you need to stay well. So my spirit I got to admit, is still in struggle with that. But y'all see, I got my warm-up suit on. And I got my tennis shoes on. And as Mother, she called me Mother, and I feel like I I'm in that transition into motherhood. You know, I'm an older young woman, and I'm a grandmother, and I have children who are grown. I have grandchildren, and I feel like I'm one of those people that I don't like. You know, when people turn 30 or 40, well, I always had mine I had it at 29 and at 39 and at 49 and now I'm turning 59, and I can feel that transition in my spirit moving into 60, and I sense something is going on for me in my body and in my life and in my heart with regard to transition into the next phase of life's journey for me. And I sense that my wisdom is going to have to be relied on more than I've relied on it in the past. So that means I have to do some work with my wisdom. I have to make sure that it's appropriate. I have to make sure that it's been spiritually fed properly so that I'm spiritually fit, and that my life and my age and my spiritual development and my love for God, the world, the people in it, that they all, you know, are on a level playing field. I don't want to sanction things like saying one thing in public and living another way behind closed doors. And I don't want to sanction professing love in my heart and with my mouth and being mad and being resentful and having no forgiveness in my heart for people, places, and things. Forgiveness has to be my ultimate spiritual gift right now. You know, Tika, thank you for speaking about me in the way that you do. And life does show up. Life shows up. It's not always peaches and cream here. It's not. You know, I'm in the middle of I'm not even in the middle. I'm in the beginning of a very difficult experience. You know, my grandson, and I'm not going to get into any details now because I haven't talked to my pastor much about it, and that's my spiritual development here. Now, for me, I always confer with my pastor when big things are going on and when little things are going on. I confer with him, one, so that he'll know when he sees me looking like I might be in pain, or he sees it looks like my spirit might be low, he'll know why. He won't have to guess. And I also confer with my pastor because the prayers of the righteous do availeth much. And I am so grateful that I have a pastor that when all of us go to him with anything, even when I'm at work, he says, and I can tell he's out running around, and I can hear busy, bustling all in the background, and he says, I'm going to pray for you right now. I'm going to call on the Lord right now and for you. And so when you have a pastor that stops what he's doing to pray for you, you in some very special place. You're in a beautiful, blessed, gifted place. You know, many people, many pastors even, if you catch them wherever they are, they're not always in a position to stop and pray for you.
That's right.
They're just not. The demands on them don't afford them that opportunity.
That's right.
But we have a pastor who is busy in the world. He is a people's pastor. He's busy with the city and a lot of things that go on and with other people and the kinds of things that they go through. And he's equally as committed. He's committed to us more than that.